Madness today, earn double My Points in Jordan Rec Center and Team Pro-Am games. No better way to upgrade your My Player than in these 5-on-5 games in one of 2K19's most competitive modes.
Hey guys, Mike Lang here from the game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching.
The Heat are out of Miami and into an interconference game. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And it goes without saying, with Gallinari back in good health, they are extremely excited to have them in the lineup. Steve, compared to when you played, talk about elements of the game that are now easier for the players than, like I said, when you play.
I think if you start on the floor, the game is less physical. There's no more handshaking. There's no more chucking. There's no more hard fouls when they're throwing you up against the stanchion. And then I think off the court, the travel. I started when we flew commercial, Kevin. Now every team is flying private. I think the travel is definitely easier for players.
Not only flew commercial, Smitty, but we used to fly in the first flight out every morning, like 6 a.m.
Yes.
flights after a game, after a night game.
I remember those days. The positive was you didn't practice a lot when you got to those cities.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat. Down low, it's Johnson and Whiteside. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. And it's Richardson in at the small forward. A three-pointer is right on target. Dragic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Beverly kicks to Marjanovic. Back to Beverly. No good there. Now the Heat take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
And it's good for two.
Having Waiters on the floor, he gives you versatility in the scoring department.
Williams passes to Marjanovic. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Only 1 of 4 to start, looking to find that rhythm.
The kick out to Dragic. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's letting someone else be the catalyst. Goran Dragic has been working on his catch-and-shoot game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To stop the run. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Here's Waiters, and that one drops.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Warriors. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out the Clippers, 7.5 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
I agree. They're not going to be able to coast. They're going to have to battle their way into the postseason. But maybe they'll toughen up by the time the playoffs arrive.
Here's Dragic. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Williams with the steal. Here's Gallinari. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And Waiters kicks to Johnson. The dish to Dragic. Stolen by Beverly. Lays it in off the breakaway. Beverly's got his first points of the night.
Such a hounding defender. Beverly timing the steal and initiating the break.
Harris against Johnson. Waiters finds Dragic. 6 to shoot. Back to Waiters. And a miss there on the triple.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in rebounding, 4th in field goal percentage. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Now, here's Whiteside. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Now Harris, after the missed 3 from Goran Dragic. Beverly looking around. Marjanovic passes to Williams. To the wing on the left. Beverly for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Here's Williams. Dion Waiters making his last shot. To the middle. Here's Harris. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Dion Waiters.
An all-around handful to deal with. Tobias with a strong move for the potential +1.
Steve, Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
That's good from Harris.
Crazy for Tobias Harris after signing a massive $64 million contract in 2015. He was traded just a few months later. Doesn't happen like that very often.
Now here's Dragic. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. To the inside. And that one's good. Beverly.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Whiteside kicks to Dragic. 2 points. That one goes.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Miami shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That one misses for Dragic.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Good on the 3-point shot. Dragic has got 11.
You like the aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Williams can't get it to go.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in and all the cities you've traveled to as a player, which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball. The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Teodosic comes in for Patrick Beverly. Winslow's checked in for the Heat. Dwayne Wade comes in for Waiters. And both free throws good for Johnson.
And what James Johnson brought with him coming into this league, physicality. He combines size, strength, athleticism, and a 7'1" wingspan.
Now here's Harrell. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Now the pass to Winslow. Wade finds Dragic. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And it's 13 points for Goran Dragic.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Here's Williams, and again the Clippers good for two.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Down low. Here's Johnson. Gallinari with the rebound.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, and he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D. Takes it himself uncontested.
Now here's Wade. Unloads from 13. That shot off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Teodosic. A miss that time would have put him up. The Heat have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Johnson dishes to Dragic. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. And they pick up 2.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Teodosic kicks to Williams. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Shoots over Winslow. Harris's shot is off. The Heat with the lead. And it's Wade in the corner. Sinks the triple. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Dwayne Wade has been working to improve that three-point shot. He knows that's a key to aging gracefully.
Los Angeles with another miss. Miami's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And it's an 8-point Miami lead.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
Looking to end the run. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides has been effective early on.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, 1 season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball fours.
A different look for the Clippers. Shot comes in for Harris. And Mbamute comes in for Gallinari. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Whiteside. Olynyk comes in for James Johnson. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Here's Adebayo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. More and more teams are emphasizing the transition game, Steve. What do you think it takes to be successful at that?
No, I think it comes down in a transition game if you have players, not just the point guard or the guy assigned to handling the basketball the most, when you have a lot of unselfish players. And what I mean by that is not a lot of guys can pass. You'd love to have that, Kevin, but also guys that will run and understand they won't get the bucket, but because they run and take a defender, that they allow a driving lane for their teammate to be able to score.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Williams. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And Wade sends it back.
One of the all-time great shot blockers at the off-guard position, none other than Dwayne Wade.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points last game out. Heat moving the ball around. Floats one up, and there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Johnson. Wade's got his third bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Mbamute. Harrell kicks to Teodosic. Just 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away, and it's Miami with the rebound. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
And, David, thank you. What do you think, guys? Smart to center their game plan around the opposing defense?
I kind of feel like you have to. This is an opponent so good at taking away the best weapon on the other side. So you have to be ready to come at them in different ways.
This is always an exhausting opponent to play, so it would be huge for them if some of their bench players could step up and contribute today.
Here's Wade. Clippers able to drain the three. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And both free throws good for Williams.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
Here's Johnson. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Olynyk. Buries it down low. And the Heat lead by 9.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. Dwayne Wade talked about the potential of this team as well as the challenges they face this season.
We understand our potential. can develop to be a great team in this season. But that's the hardest part, is understanding your potential when you have guys who's never been through it, you know, as a collective group. So that's the biggest challenge, is to understand, okay, we're good, guys. We can win some games, but can we get to the next level of being great?
That's the veteran mindset a player like Wade brings to the group.
Exactly. I mean, he's fully aware of the importance of experience, a true leader for his team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
Teodosic out there with Williams. Then there's Scott. Then it's Mbamute. And it's Harrell in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Teodosic. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
Johnson's shot is off. Clippers trail by 8. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Left side, Williams. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
Johnson left side. Off target from 3-point range. Outside, Williams. Lets it go. And again, the Clippers good for 2. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Miami leading by 4. Now here's Johnson. Kicks it to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And among 7-footers, you know, Olynyk is in the conversation for best ball handlers. He's that good.
Passes to Williams. Back to Teodosic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Smitty, Teodosic, the Serbian guard, only recently making his way into the NBA after a long and productive playing career over in Europe.
He was arguably the best player in the EuroLeague before he came over. He's a highly skilled player. Two shots.
And that one falls for Teodosic. We know players love offensive play. We know fans love offensive play. But, Smitty, do you think we should care more as fans and players about what players do on the defensive end?
Well, I think so, Kevin. But I think it's the history of sports, and especially our game in basketball, just the players that lead the league in scoring. They get all the credit and all the endorsements. Guys who play defense, we'll pick out 1 or 2, but we don't go overboard when we see guys that are defensively good. We don't talk enough about the defensive side and the impact these individuals have.
And fans appreciate good defense, don't they? Fans like good defense.
Yeah, they do, especially the fans that understand that you need defense to win championships.
Clippers trail by 4. Now Mbamute. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Teodosic. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Williams for 3. No good there. The Heat go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Here's Teodosic. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And it's off from 3-point range. Miami leading by 4. Johnson, the pass to Ellington. Adebayo kicks to Magruder. And there's the pass to Johnson. Here's Adebayo. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Heat lead by 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Teodosic. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Johnson, the pass to Adebayo. Olynyk dishes to Ellington. Back to Olynyk. He kicks it to Johnson. To the left side wing. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Especially on the road. You're hoping for any extra contribution. But for a couple of stretches, there, the backups control the game.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Magruder. Shot on the wing. Johnson can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Teodosic. He's guarded by Johnson. Over in the corner, Mbamute. He nails it, and we're tied up. Mbamute has got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
So for the Clippers, Harris is checked in for Scott. Gallinari comes in for Mbamute. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Lou Williams. Pass to Richardson. Kicks it to Whiteside. Outside Dragic. Shot from 12. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. The Heat third.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Shoot 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And he makes both free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Richardson against Gallinari. Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for James Johnson. Dragic finds Winslow, and here is Waiters, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Miami now, trailing by 2. Waiters on the wing. 6 points for him.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic, a championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008, a great career as an NBA coach.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston, but he's staying put in LA for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise.
If you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Miami.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. Now here's Winslow following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Here's Teodosic. He's guarded by Waiters. Teodosic kicks to Beverly. For 3, Harris. That shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Waiters passes to Dragic. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Passes it to Teodosic. Over Waiters. And that one's good. Teodosic. Teodosic has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Richardson. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Teodosic. He's guarded by Waiters. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in.
We know Harris is good off the dribble, now becoming equally adept at the catch and shoot.
Winslow dishes to Waiters. Dragic looking it over from 12 feet out. Another shot, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Stolen by Waiters. To the paint, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
Plays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Now here's Waiters. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his 3rd in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for the Heat. And Waiters kicks to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Beverly finds Gallinari. And another 3 for the Clippers.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10 small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
And the Clippers have possession after Dion Waiters' three-pointer that didn't go.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Wade kicks to Dragic. The pass to Whiteside. The kick out to Dragic. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Beverly against Dragic. Wade on the wing. Over Gallinari. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Wade.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
That'll do it for the first half. Clippers lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to change in the second half?
Well, the most important thing is taking care of the ball. You know, we have to get shots against this team. They do such a great job of taking care of the ball, possession game. We had, you know, 3 or 4 sloppy ones, you know, gave them some life.
Thanks for your time, Spo. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. It was a rough ride in the first quarter for the Clippers. They were on their heels immediately, at one point staring at a 12-point deficit in that opening period. The second quarter was a huge turnaround as they came on strong, turning the tables and outscoring them by a wide margin, and now enjoy the 7-point lead. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Richardson and Johnson are the forwards. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, down low. Kept alive. Marjanovic, no good. The Heat trail by 7. Here's Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. How last month turned out for him, he's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles, carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 6. Tries from 10. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dragic, that's in there. Johnson with the assist. 17 points for Goran Dragic.
Great job of taking control of the offense tonight. Dragic loves to be the man.
Passes it to Beverly. He kicks to Harris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Here's Dragic. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Waiters with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Waiters into the lane. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 10 points for him.
Very shifty. Waiters able to create space off the dribble. Sends it home.
Marjanovic kicks to Gallinari. Beverly against Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. Here's Whiteside. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Back to Williams. From the stripe. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's Dragic, the pass to Johnson. And he converts the layup. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. The Clippers keep it alive. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, and he demonstrated why right there.
Here's Gallinari. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
And no knock on the defense. That's Gallinari imposing his will inside.
Johnson kicks to Richardson. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Marjanovic. Whiteside, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You know what? He tried to lay it in at the point of attack. Just too much defensive pressure on that play.
The pass to Waiters. Whiteside with it. Dragic with it. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Dragic has got 4 points this quarter.
One of the more resourceful players in the game. Goran barely gets that one off.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. Pass to Marjanovic. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Heat trail by 4. Johnson finds Richardson. Over Williams. Richardson, good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. Over Waiters. Williams' shot is off.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
Now Beverly, after the missed 3 from Goran Dragic, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Patrick Beverly to the free throw line. That's on Goran Dragic. You know, Patrick Beverly, first team all-defense, Smitty, back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a tenacious defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Mike Scott's checked in for Marjanovic. And Mbamute comes in for Harris. And Patrick Beverley last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
Olynyk can't hit. Clippers leading by 5. And here's Beverley. He's got 7. Kicks to Scott. Here's the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. He'd have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And there's the bucket from Magruder. Magruder's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Mbamute dishes to Beverley. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
That one goes. Count it. Magruder's got 6 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the middle. Here's Beverley. Miami grabs the miss. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ellington the pass to Olynyk. He kicks it to Ellington. Passes it to Magruder. Over Gallinari. Got a piece of it. The feed to Beverley. Over in the corner, Mbamute. Beverley against Johnson, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Miami also making a switch. Wade, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Williams against Wade. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And let's see some numbers here on Patrick Beverley. How last month turned out for him. 15th in three-point shooting. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him. But time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Teodosic is checked in. Heat also with a sub. Winslow's checked in. Beverley against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Shoots a 3. Shot's good from Mbamute. Mbamute has got his 3rd basket of the night.
When Beverley concentrates on passing, he makes his team better. Superb at getting passes over to his guys.
Popped up there for Wade. Stolen. Now here's Beverley. 7 points in the game. Down low, Olynyk with the steal. Shoots from 12. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Johnson.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now here's Mbamute. 9 points in the game so far. And Harrell slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Happy.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Teodosic kicks to Scott. Takes a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Can't hit that one. Miami trailing. Johnson outside. Dishes to Olynyk. For the tie, he takes it up and lays it in. Olynyk's got 6 points.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic.
Here's Teodosic. Wade is covering. Teodosic kicks to Beverly. Pass to Scott. 5 on the clock. The pass to Teodosic. Off target from outside. And Miami shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Mba Amute with the steal. Puts up a three. And the three ball is good. Mba Amute has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Clippers. Wade on the wing. It's hauled in by Beverly.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Inside, Harrell. He gets that one. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up. Be willing to make the extra pass.
Stolen by Beverly. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Teodosic. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. Excellent D from Wade. Johnson up top, defended by Beverly. Now here's Wade. He's guarded closely. A solo fast break. Here's Teodosic. Finished off the break. Teodosic has got 18 points in the game.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Harris is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Marjanovic. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Mba Amute in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Here's Beverly. Rockets with some nice D.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. And that one hits back iron.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Wade finds Whiteside. Over Harris. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now Mba Amute. Launches a three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Right side against Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. Richardson, good.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Beverly the pass to Marjanovic. He dishes it to Harris. With some arc, and the layup is good. Harris has got 19 points.
Nice bucket. The polished inside game, something Harris relies on.
Richardson kicks to Wade. Over Mbamute. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Wade. Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Harris inside the line, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Johnson finds Dragic. Now here's Richardson, defended by Beverly. Richardson the bounce pass. Almost, but it rolls out.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
To the inside, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Passes it to Richardson. Marjanovic against Whiteside. Outside Dragic. Got a hand on it. Beverly against Dragic. Beverly the pass to Harris. Now here's Harrell. Tight defense on him. Over Johnson. And it's Harrell missing. The Heat trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's deflected. They retain possession. Here's Whiteside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So for the Clippers, Gallinari, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Williams in for Mbamute. Waiters, he's checked in for Miami. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Beverly. Kicks to Gallinari. Down low and stolen by Richardson. And here's Johnson outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And when it comes to knocking down shots from the perimeter, for James Johnson, it's all about confidence.
Beverly finds Marjanovic. Now here's Williams. And that That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Goran Dragic.
2 shots, gentlemen. You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former 6th Man of the Year is instant offense.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more efficient year after year.
Yeah, he's starting to make threes at a high clip, a crafty finisher in the lane, and tremendous at working himself to the line.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send Tobias Harris to the line. That's on Goran Dragic. That's good from Harris.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Dragic kicks to Richardson. Raiders on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Whiteside. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Marjanovic passes to Harris, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Gallinari against Richardson. He kicks it to Dragic. To the paint. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. Some solid defense from Harris. There's the dish to Williams. Pass to Beverly. Here's the floater. And it's blocked by Whiteside. The pass to Marjanovic. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Marjanovic has got 4 this quarter.
And once he sets up that low, you really have to work to root him off the block.
Yeah, he has the grit to dig in and the skill to counter if you try to get physical with it.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Just been really inefficient. 5 turnovers. You know, it's as if he's playing for the other team.
Williams with the ball. Feeds to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
The defense has tried to make adjustments, but Tobias is smart. He's adjusting back.
Now a timeout called by Miami. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Tobias Harris.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. The Heat trail by 13. Waiters outside. Over Williams. Hits the front of the rim and out.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Harris. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Harris has got 12 points now in the quarter.
A big part of what makes Harris a more physical player right now is he has filled out his frame, and he is able to finish through contact.
Waiters finds Whiteside. Pass to Richardson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Richardson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Gallinari against Richardson. And here's Harris from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harris has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Clippers. Here's Dragic. Dishes it to Richardson. To the left side wing. Beverly against Dragic. Clock at 4. Johnson, a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And that's now 11 points for James Johnson. Pass to Williams. And here is Marjanovic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Dragic against Beverly. From 12 feet out. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Dragic. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Harris's shot is off.
The open mid-range jump shot. He knows he has to hit that one.
The kick out to Dragic. Pass to Whiteside. Waiters on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. The 11-footer. Offensive rebound. And the jam by Whiteside.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
Goes up to the stripe. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He is so comfortable in this area, something Williams relies on, the mid-range.
Gets the pass to Johnson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
What shot, gentlemen?
And that one falls for Johnson. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Beverly. Back to Williams. There's the pass to Beverly. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Marjanovic. Lets a floater go. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Los Angeles.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Tobias Harris.
What you like about his approach at the offensive end today, once he got into a rhythm, he stayed focused. That's why the points just kept coming.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now here's Williams. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team. I assume that was a big focus tonight.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did, and we played a great game.
Gallo, thanks very much. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.